Good evening, Europe. Good morning and good afternoon to the rest of you around the world. Thank you so much for joining us for this Monday evening European webinar, guys, for the Power On Xpress, their explosive Xecoin, and their parent company, Xergonics. Today, you're going to hear some phenomenal information about why people are so excited in over 200 countries about this Xecoin, ladies and gentlemen. And today, what we're going to do, guys, is we're going to give you a little parallel of what's happening with Bitcoin and other alternative coins in the crypto universe, as you will. Guys, daily, I tell people, go to coinmarketcap.com so that you can see what's going on around the world. The beautiful thing about cryptocurrency, ladies and gentlemen, is that people are adopting it at a massive, massive pace. The reason why, guys, because remember, it's decentralized. No bank controls it. No government owns it, right? No one person can mess with it. So you have more efficiency. You have more security. You're able to cut out intermediaries, therefore providing your customer base cheaper, better services around the world. And guys, if you look at the market cap right now, I'm just going to go over this real quick before we start the webinar. Right now, Bitcoin is valued at $1,024.40 per Bitcoin on global exchanges. Now, remember, ladies and gentlemen, just a few years ago in 2009, it was valued at less than a penny. It was 4/10 of a penny. In 2010, you could buy it at 10 cents. And now in 2017, it's all the way up to $1,024.40. Now remember, guys, many people that got in front of this disruptive technology at the very beginning made a lot of profits on a daily, weekly, monthly, yearly basis, right? But now you're starting to see other alternative coins like Ethereum's Ether coin all the way up to $50.97 per Ether. Now the reason why that's exciting, guys, is because remember, many of these coins are not backed by anything, meaning they are fiat currencies just like the United States dollar. They're not backed by gold, they're not backed by silver, they're not backed by notes, they're backed by trust, right? Supply and demand and trust. So even Dash is making a run, guys, up to $84.87. Ripple, Monero, the list goes on and on and on, guys. What you have to remember, ladies and gentlemen, is right now there's 679 different cryptocurrencies around the world. But the beauty about what we're going to talk about, the Xecoin today, is we're building an ecosystem around the coin. The coin has a lot of value for an ecosystem, a global ecosystem, guys. So this is one of the main reasons we're excited to bring this story to you. And the reason why somebody cared enough about your family's financial future to put you on this European webinar today. That's right, guys. So let me get us into presentation mode real quick. All right, there we go. Let's start from the beginning. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, for those of you just joining, my name is Max Garza III. I'm calling in out of North America. Today, you're going to hear the Power On Xpress Business 1.0 presentation. Now, the reason why it's exciting, guys, is because many of you from around the world have timing over hundreds of millions of people on this planet. So our vision is to create a better, cleaner, and cheaper way to provide energy to the world. At the same time, creating the world's most powerful green asset-backed cryptocurrency, the Xecoin. So we're going to discuss three massive industries today, ladies and gentlemen: blockchain technology, energy storage, and network marketing. So cryptocurrency, in just 8 years, guys, Bitcoin has dominated the market with a cap of $17 billion. The value started at less than a penny, and today's value is around $1,000 per Bitcoin. Now, Bitcoin is disrupting the concept of money and has opened the door for other digital currencies and blockchain technology globally. Now, ladies and gentlemen, remember, we have the very first green asset-backed cryptocurrency on the face of the planet, the Xecoin. And the reason why we're excited about that, guys, is because we understand one thing, right? Cryptocurrency has no territorial restrictions, right? There's only two countries you really cannot do business in. That's Iran and North Korea. Other than that, you can build a business around the world, guys. Energy deregulation and energy storage solutions do not have territorial restrictions either, guys. So you're getting in front of two very, very massive, massive trends, and timing is to business as location is to real estate. So before we do all our webinars, guys, we always show you what's going on with the coin market cap around the world. And the reason why we do this, guys, is because we want to show you the parallels on timing, right? Many of us got to see Bitcoin at its very infancy, but we just didn't get to pull the trigger because many of us didn't understand it. I mean, I called it nerd money at the beginning. I was fascinated by it, but I was like, man, all these technical guys are dealing with this cryptocurrency, and I really didn't get it, right? But now that I've educated myself and gone to seminars And literally, guys, seeing what they've done, what people have done that had timing, I am a big proponent and evangelist of Bitcoin and blockchain technology, and this is why I am so excited about Xecoin, because I've never seen a cryptocurrency, a global public cryptocurrency, that is backed by a green asset like energy and carbon credits and physical products, guys. That's why your timing is highly valuable. So now when we talk about the Xecoin or the XEC, remember, it's just like Bitcoin. Xecoin's value is based upon supply and demand. However, Xecoin is 100% underwritten by stored energy generated from current and future assets and revenues of Xergonics, creating a cryptocurrency with a true intrinsic value. Remember, guys, you're going to see a coin in global exchanges around the world that has more stability and obviously valuation for decades to come, because all of the physical products from our parent company, Xergonics, all the green energy that's backing it, and all the carbon credits, guys, will give it not just stability, but valuation. Our parent company, Xergonics, is backing every single Xecoin with 10 cents of green energy right now, guys. No matter what's going on in public exchanges, every coin starts off with a value of 10 cents because of our amazing company that's backing us, Xergonics. So now let's talk about energy storage. Through 2020, Navigant forecasts over 29.4 gigawatts of new storage capacity to be deployed worldwide across all sectors and a compound annual growth rate of 60%. Now, ladies and gentlemen, 1 gigawatt of power basically can power 725,000 residential homes. And if this compound annual growth rate of 60% continues, guys, imagine all of that commerce in the future will be backing or underwriting your Xecoin for decades to come. So on your screen, ladies and gentlemen, this is an article from the McKinsey Group talking about the new economics of energy storage. It says, energy storage can make money right now. Finding the opportunities requires digging into real-world data. Now, the reason why this is exciting, guys, is because around the world, as an example, in Australia right now, Tesla is doing a pilot program where they have what's called a wall battery, similar to Xergonics' home system, where people are not having to draw power from their local utility. Now, the reason why companies like Xergonics, Tesla, Orison Energy are doing these pilot programs and developing this technology is because many people, many governments around the world are gravitating towards renewable energy sources, right? Solar PV systems, hydro systems, wind turbines, biomass, etc., etc. And many of those people see affordable storage as the missing link between intermittent renewable power such as solar and wind and 24/7 reliability. Ladies and gentlemen, you're in front of a massive trend because in your local communities right now, you're starting to see a lot more solar PV systems, right? You're starting to see businesses like Google, Apple, all these big companies are moving into solar. And what do you think all these companies need? Energy storage solutions. Phenomenal. So now let's talk about the Xergonics energy storage. Xergonics is one of the leading producers of distributed energy storage system technology, a pioneer in this industry today, and product provider for the Power On Xpress. Combining advanced nanotechnology with proven power management enables Xergonics to provide efficient energy storage systems that are portable, modular, and can easily be tied to existing infrastructure. Storing energy is now easier, and it's in your hands, ladies and gentlemen. Now this stunningly good-looking man right now, his name is Don Nasenka, guys. He's our Xergonics founder. He's the chairman, president, and CEO. He's also the founder of Kokum America and Dow Kokum, the first lithium polymer plant in the U.S. He's been honored by the Lumina Foundation, which is the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, for his contribution to education and the idea of the Innovation Campus. Now, ladies and gentlemen, he's also been honored by former U.S. President Barack Obama, and the accolades, I could literally stay here for about 30 minutes and tell you about this man's life. He has a huge heart, guys. We got to fly out to Anaheim to actually meet him in person, and not only is he hyper intelligent, but he has a big heart to help people around the world, and he hopes that his technology in the future can allow people not just to change their family's financial futures, but also change the way human culture does things on a daily basis. And this is one of the main reasons why we feel that we are putting our energy into the right project with Xergonics and the Power On Xpress, guys. Now, one little story that I will share with you, back when he was running Kokum America and Dow Kokum, Lotus approached him about using Dow Kokum's batteries on their very first electric vehicle. And many of you know the Lotus vehicle, guys. It's a amazingly beautiful car, right? And what happened was a few years later, Tesla came and purchased that technology. So when I tell you that we're working with a pioneer in this industry, that's an understatement. I call Don Nasenka the Steve Jobs of energy storage solutions, because literally this man is phenomenal. So now, how we back the Xecoin. On your screen, ladies and gentlemen, this is a 40-foot shipping container. So if you put two of these shipping containers back to back, guys, you can basically power 800 residential homes. They produce between 1 megawatt to 4 megawatts of power per hour. And the beautiful thing about these systems, guys, not only are they portable and modular, you can actually plug them into conventional energy plants, hydro systems, solar PV systems, and even wind turbine systems. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, we are capturing 67% of the wasted energy because we want to provide our global customers cheaper, cleaner, and better energy. And all of this commerce goes to underwrite your Xecoin in global markets around the world. So on your screen, guys, this is our investment trust. This is Vertigo, BioActis, and Coda Energy. All these companies will go to underwrite your Xecoin, given its stability and valuation. So now let's talk about the product, right? We're going to talk about exchange energy units, or XEUs. So an exchange energy unit, guys, an XEU units are the product that members get when they purchase a power plan with the Power on Xpress. An XEU is a proprietary unit of energy, initially 1 watt, which can be utilized within the Vertigo product range or sold on the XEU platform. Now, obviously, the batteries store the energy when it is cheap and discharge it at peak demands. But the beautiful thing about XEU usage, guys, is that it can be traded amongst the members on the XEU platform in your back office. It can be redeposited into our loyalty award program, and it can be converted to Xecoin and transferred to your hot wallet just like Bitcoin. My personal favorite of all, it can be traded on public exchanges around the world, ladies and gentlemen. So again, guys, the reason why we are excited is because there's two things that you really have to ask about cryptocurrencies. Because remember, there's many of them out there, but not many of them have stability or companies backing them like Exergonics. What I ask right away is, hey, which exchange can I see the buy and sell orders on? And can I download the wallet to my PC, my Mac, my Linux, or even a mobile wallet? Now, the reason why you have to ask these questions, guys, is because remember, when our Xecoin first came out, we were being traded on the C-CEX Global Public Exchange. And so on that exchange, guys, we were seeing people buying the Xecoin anywhere from 10 cents to 51 cents. Now, obviously, the beauty of what we have going on right now in pre-launch is our coin is getting reprogrammed and put on Ethereum's blockchain. And the reason why I am even getting goosebumps talking about this is because Ethereum's blockchain is smart contract technology, guys. So in the future, we'll be able to do power purchase agreements, energy storage system contractual agreements through Ethereum's blockchain, guys. Why is that exciting? Because at the end of the day, we'll be able to have a decentralized system where we cut out intermediaries, providing our customers around the world more secure, cheaper products and services through that blockchain, guys. I mean, the list goes on and on and on. One of the examples I use, ladies and gentlemen, is because many people ask me, you know, what's the value in a blockchain like Ethereum's? And I say, well, there's so many, it's limitless. But at the end of the day, many of us remember when Haiti was ravaged by that hurricane, right? Many people have land deeds that are on paper, right? Signatures, everything, but they're not backed up anywhere else. So when they got hit with that hurricane last year, many people didn't know who owned what land. There was a lot of arguments. Imagine in the future, guys, when they start putting all these land deeds on Ethereum's blockchain, right? Driver registrations, voting records, medical records, and for us, solar power purchase agreements, energy storage system contractual agreements. Guys, everybody from Wall Street to Chase Manhattan Bank are trying to figure out how to really maximize blockchain technology because it is really that disruptive, guys. It is $1 trillion industry in the future, and you get to hear about it and educate others first. So now let's get off to a fast start. It will never be easier than now. On your screen, ladies and gentlemen, these are our power plans. This is our digital XE currency power plans, guys. Everything from a power plan 1 to a power plan 7. So all these price points are in euros. So as an example, a power plan 1 is €199, Power Plan 3 is 1,099 euro. And our most popular explosive plan right now, guys, is our Power Plan 5. That's 5,099 euro. And we've had many people purchase Power Plan 7s around the world. Those are 50,099 euro. For this example, guys, I'm going to use the Power Plan 5 since it's the most popular around the world. So the price point is 5,099 euros. You get 5,000 euros of XE units awarded in that package. Now, the way this works, guys, is based on the XEU value from the previous Friday in the trading platform. That's how they'll figure out how many XE units go in your Power Plan 5. Now, when you see 5,000 for PS and GS, that stands for 5,000 euros in either personal sales or group sales, meaning if you shared this concept with me, right, and I see that I have timing over hundreds of millions of people, and I pull the trigger because I am an action taker, right, you would have 5,000 euros of personal sales in your business. Now, let's say that you had a marketing partner in, let's just say that he was in Nigeria, right, and I saw this concept and he shared it with me, and he educated me on what was going on, then this would be 5,000 euros in group sales for your business. Now, you have a binary cap of 30,000 euros per week, meaning you can make up to 30,000 euros per week with this Power Plan 5. Pretty exciting, right? And the binary percentage is 10 to 12% depending on your personal sales. Now, ladies and gentlemen, remember one thing. After 30 days, XEUs can be sold at a rate of 10% per month. They're your XEUs. You can do whatever you want with them on our exchange. So again, ladies and gentlemen, we tell people one thing. It is not mandatory that you purchase a power plan to make money with our company, the Power on Xpress, but because many of you are seeing the parallels between what happened with Bitcoin, Ethereum's Ethercoin, Dash, etc., and now where those coins are at on global exchanges, many of you are locking in power plans, multiple power plans, because you know one thing, you would much rather buy these XEUs and Xecoins at a low valuation, right, at 10 cents, 12 cents, 20 cents, whatever, then in the future, once it starts gaining value, and then all of a sudden now you're looking at $5, $10, $20. Guys, that's the beauty of cryptocurrency. If you hear the story first and you have timing, you can win massively around the world. And we have a promo for each and every single one of you around the world that's on this webinar right now. Whether you've heard this story already or this is the first time, guys, when you buy any power plan before the 8th of April 2017, you will receive 50% extra XEUs all the way up until April 8th, okay? So the 50% extra XEUs will be locked for 365 days. It's a limited time offer from the 22nd of March to the 8th of April. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, because of your timing, this company wants to make sure that they give you the most possible value because we understand that your time, your money, and your future are very, very important. So now let's talk about an unmatched compensation plan that offers you an Infinity Direct Sales bonus, a Dual Team bonus, an Infinity Matching bonus, and a weekly loyalty award. So first let's talk about your XEU Loyalty Award program, guys. It's a 1.5% loyalty award based on weekly XEU balance. Now the Loyalty Award program, the XEU Loyalty Award issues 1.5% additional XEUs based on your XEU locked balance and deposits them into your XEU available balance every single week. You then have the option of depositing the awarded XEUs back into the weekly program or selling them on the internal trading platform using the euro pairing. Now, in addition, ladies and gentlemen, every 30 days, 10% of your locked balance in the program is deposited into your XEU available balance. You then have the option of depositing the awarded XEUs back into the weekly program or selling them on the internal trading platform using the euro pairing. Now, there are currently no limits on redeposits for available XEUs into the lock program for an additional 1.5% loyalty award. So we tell people this, guys. This company is phenomenal. They want to reward you for being, first to marketplace, guys. You hear this story first, you take action, you buy your power plan today, and guess what? The company is going to be awarding you every single 30 days, guys. That is awesome. So now let me give you an example, guys. This is just an example. I'm going to use numbers that I just pulled out so that you can understand round numbers. So this XEU Loyalty Award example, this is an example scenario. Let's say that you purchase a Power Plan 5 today and you receive 50,000 XEUs. Let's get you a loyalty award. So let's do the loyalty award breakdown, guys. So again, the XEU lock program balance of 50,000 XEUs, right, in this example. Remember, after 30 days, 10% XEUs are unlocked, so that equals 5,000 XEUs, right? And then let's talk about the XEU available, a 1.5% loyalty award. So let's do this, guys. 50,000 XEU times 1.5% equals 750 XEUs. Remember, let's say that there's 4 weeks in this month, right? Times 4 weeks. That equals 3,000 XEUs as a loyalty award. Again, this company is trying to give you extra XEUs so you can win in 2017 and beyond, guys. This is awesome. So now you can sell the awarded 3,000 XEUs to other members on the trading platform for euro at the current trading price, which would be deposited to your current account, or as many of you like to call it, the cash account, right? Or you can redeposit the awarded 3,000 XEUs back into the locked XEUs for an additional 1.5% award. Now this means your XEU lock balance would now be 53,000 XEUs. Again, ladies and gentlemen, you have options, right? At the end of the day, you understand one thing. You know your financial situation better than everybody else, but because somebody really understands that you are looking to win massively around the world, they're sharing this information with you right now. So let's talk about the XEU platform. This is the very first way we get paid, ladies and gentlemen. It's called the direct sales bonus. So remember, it is not mandatory that you purchase a power plan with our company. You can get back with the person that invited you to this webinar today, secure your position for absolutely free, and start sharing this information around the world. Now, on your first generation, guys, whether you have a paid power plan or not, you qualify for a 5% direct sales bonus. Now, as soon as you hit 6,000 euros in personal sales on your second generation, you just triggered another 3% bonus, right? So add up, 5 plus 3 is 8. So now you're hitting 8% on a direct sales bonus. On your third generation, ladies and gentlemen, when you hit 10,000 euros in personal sales, you just triggered another 2%. So let's add that up. 5 plus 3 plus 2, that's 10, right? Now remember, guys, whether you have a power plan or not, on these 3 generations, you qualify for these bonuses, guys. And remember, generations are not levels. You can have 10, 20, 100 levels per generation. And the beauty of it, guys, is you're here in the first, right? So you get to tell people, educate people, get them excited, and make money around the world. Now, what has people excited, I mean, I'm talking like going bonkers, is that we have an infinity bonus, guys. From the 4th generation to infinity, when you hit 100,000 euros in personal sales, now you qualify for a 1% infinity bonus, guys, all the way down, right? Now, to take advantage of the infinity direct sales bonus, guys, you personally need a minimum qualification of a Power Plan 5 package purchase, right, or higher. And remember, guys, the qualification is based on 100,000 euros in personal sales and gold rank status. Now, the direct sales bonus is paid directly to your current account, meaning, guys, anytime you get a direct sales bonus on your first, second, third generation, or even on the infinity bonus, guys, you are getting 100% of the direct sales bonus, guys, into your cash account. That's beautiful, right? Because at the end of the day, you gotta remember one thing, guys. You're seeing this before hundreds of millions of people. So to be able to get a direct sales bonus of 100% into your cash account is pretty solid. So now let's talk about the dual team bonus, guys, or the binary bonus as many of you know it. This is one of the easiest ways to get paid in our company, guys. As soon as you have a purchase power plan, let's say that you have a power plan, let's just say 5, right? So you have a power plan 5. Let's say that we're going to use Rachel and Sven. So let's say Rachel has a power plan. She was directly sponsored by you. And Sven has a power plan, and he was directly sponsored by you. So now you are qualified for a 10% dual team bonus on your pay leg. Let's just use Rachel and Sven real quick. So let's say Rachel's on your power leg and Sven is on your pay leg. In this example, let's say Rachel has 6,000 euros in group sales on your left side, and Sven has 5,000 euros in group sales on your right side. So because you have a power plan and so does Rachel and Sven, you're qualified, right? So you're going to earn 10% of the 5,000 euros in group sales on Sven's pay leg, or your lesser leg, and generate a bonus of 500 euros that week. Now, guys, remember, many of you are building massive teams around the world, generating massive volume around the world. So you're going to be hitting this dual team bonus, you know, week after week after week, because you are building massively right now. You're taking advantage of your timing. Now, when you hit 100,000 euros in personal sales, you trigger a 12% bonus on your dual team bonus, guys. Again, This company is trying to make sure that they can put more and more money in your e-wallet. And just to reiterate, for those of you that are hearing the story first, as soon as you have a power plan purchase, right, and then let's say you directly sponsored Rachel on your left and she bought a power plan, and you personally sponsored Sven on your right and he bought a power plan, it is off to the races, ladies and gentlemen. Go get it. So let's talk about the Infinity Matching Bonus, guys. This bonus is, again, very easy to attain. The matching bonus requires a minimum of 2,000 euros in personal sales, and you have to have 3 personally sponsored paid marketing partners on your left, meaning 3 of your marketing partners that you personally brought into the company have a paid power plan, on, let's say, on your left, right? And then you have 3 personally sponsored marketing partners on your right that are paid. Once again, let me reiterate because I want everybody hitting these bonuses. You buy a power plan, right? And then you have 3 personally sponsored marketing partners on your left, and you have 3 personally sponsored marketing partners on your right, and all of them have power plans. As soon as you do that, guys, on your first, second, third, and fourth generation, you're getting a 5% Infinity Matching Bonus. Why is that exciting? Because generations are not levels. You could have 10, 20, 30, 200 levels per generation, guys, and you're hitting that 5% bonus. Now, what has people from our industry literally going bananas right now is that we have an Infinity Matching Bonus from your 4th generation to Infinity. When you hit 250,000 euros in personal sales, now you trigger a 5% Infinity Matching Bonus on your entire team all the way down. Now, guys, to take advantage of the Infinity Matching Bonus, right, it requires a minimum of 250,000 euros in personal sales, and Emerald rank status is required. Now, the Infinity Matching Bonus is paid down to the next member of your team who qualifies, but ladies and gentlemen, if you plug in your people from around the world to all our webinar events, our conference calls, our local events around the world, you're going to win massively, guys. And you have a lot of, if you have a lot of marketing partners that are hitting this Infinity Matching Bonus, there are going to be a lot of commas in your commission checks week after week after week. So let's talk about the payout rules, guys. 60% will be paid out every single Friday that you can withdraw to your bank account, debit card, or use in our shop, and that's going to go in your current account or your cash account, as many of you like to call it. The other 40% will be paid out every single Friday, so you can buy XEcoins on our trading platform, guys, and that's going to go into your reserve account. Now, this 60-40 payout rule is for your binary bonus, guys, your dual team bonus, and any Infinity Matching Bonus. So again, 60-40 on Infinity Matching bonuses, on dual team bonuses, and remember, 100% of your direct sales bonus goes into your cash account or your current account. And the reason why that occurred, guys, is because, again, the company is trying to put more and more money faster into your e-wallet. Again, think about, you know, when you see a big red fire truck, like a big red loud fire truck, and they have that hose with the water, picture money coming out of that hose. That's what Power On Xpress is trying to do with your e-wallet. They're trying to shoot as much money in that e-wallet as possible. So now this is our recognition plan qualifications, ladies and gentlemen. There's only 9 levels. It's pretty simple. So as an example, when you hit gold, now you're going to trigger an Infinity Direct Sales Bonus as a reward. When you hit Emerald, guys, you're going to hit a Tag Heuer smartwatch and an Infinity Matching Bonus as a reward. Now all you rubies out there are going to get your King Power Hublot watch. All you sapphires are going to hit your 50,000 euro pension fund. Now we have many diamonds in the rough that are on this webinar, guys. We have people from all around the world. I'm talking, I have people from Germany, Canada, Mexico, Venezuela. I see people from Australia, New Zealand. The list goes on and on. The UK. You know, guys, it's exciting times because many of you are seeing the vision, right? Many of you diamonds, when you hit diamond, you're going to get rewarded with a BMW i8 Spider. What color do you want, guys? Do you want a red one? Do you want a black one? Do you want flames on it, right? Do you want butterflies like Mark Simmons? Do you want, you know, boxing gloves like Timothy Holmes? It's your BMW i8 Spider, guys. You do what you want with it, right? But at the end of the day, just make sure that you understand one thing. When I'm in your town, I want to ride around in your BMW i8 Spider so that I can Snapchat your success around the world, right? And for all you Royal Diamonds in the house, because there are many of you on this webinar tonight, when you hit Royal Diamond, guys, the company is going to purchase a 1 million euro smart villa. And you get to decide where you want to put it, guys. You want it in Hawaii, Thailand, Scotland. You want it in Spain, Italy, Greece. It's your villa, guys. You can put it wherever you want. Just save me a room. Make sure you put a tag that says Max's Room on there so I can come and do some training webinars out of your villa. And I promise to not Snapchat all your pool parties, just a couple of them, guys. So again, guys, write it down, right? Because if you write something down and you truly believe that you can accomplish it, it is possible, guys. Do not let people steal your dreams. The only reason there's a lot of dream stealers in this world, guys, because they are scared. They're scared to take a chance on creating financial abundance, not just for them, but other people around the world. And that's where you're at mentally right now, ladies and gentlemen. So congratulations, guys, because you would not be listening to this information if you were not ready to absolutely go and hit a grand slam or hit a six if you play cricket, right? So now let's talk about the business structure. On your screen, ladies and gentlemen, this is our compliance, legal, audits, and accounting. As an example, Xergonics' management is Xergonics Investment Ltd. They manage our parent company, Xergonics, Coda Energy, Vertigo, Neighborhood Power, and Bioactus. Now, we're also going to talk about our Xergonics investment partners, which is the Xergonics Investment Trust, which manages our Global Power PTE, our Xergonics Holding Inc., which manages our Xecoin, and our Power on Xpress, our marketing arm. The beautiful thing about this, ladies and gentlemen, if you go to our parent company's website right now, right? Many of you have an extra mobile device, an iPhone, a tablet, or a computer. If you go to www.xergonix.com, xergonics.com, you will see our marketing arm's logo on their homepage. Guys, it is I tell people this, it's humbling to know that a company of the caliber of Xergonics is our parent company, guys, and they're leading us to levels we'll never see again in our futures, right? Because I tell people this, you only get to see a disruptive technology once in your lifetime, right? Many of us saw it when we saw the internet, right? But we were too young. Many of us saw it with mobile devices, but we were too young and couldn't take advantage of it. Now that many of us are mature enough to see this disruption with cryptocurrency and energy storage solutions, guys, the sky is the limit. This is why we're telling everybody, guys, do your due diligence, right? Do your homework, but at the end of the day, make sure you take action, guys, because it's those visionaries that take action that change the world. So this is our main office in Singapore. Look at how beautiful it is, and we thank each and every one of you that came out to our event to meet with our Xergonics founders and CEOs and all our leaders with the Power on Express. Our next power meeting is in Limassol, Cyprus, guys, the 8th of April, 2017. Make sure you get back with the person that invited you to this webinar today. Join us in Cyprus. Make sure that you bring your marketing team with you so that we can help you get even more hyped up about what's going on around the world, and you can start literally changing families' financial futures all around the world. And for those of you that have been asking about our power events, our global event in May will be in Pattaya, Thailand. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, you have a global business in the palm of your hand. Take advantage of it, guys. There are no territorial restrictions. Like I tell people, once you are ready to move forward, this concept is waiting for you guys. Literally, right now as we speak, we have people coming in from around the world. We're going viral at a viral pace, but it takes more talent like you to penetrate even more and more countries around the world. So, ladies and gentlemen, the power is now truly in your hands. Thank you very much for your time, and we hope that we have provided enough value today to show you that you are on the right path, to make you understand that you need to lock in your power plan while the valuation is at a low rate, right, guys? Because ultimately, can people make a ton of money with this concept a year from now? Of course they can. Can they make a ton of money 5 years from now? Of course they can. But they will never be able to see the XEU and Xecoins at this valuation ever again. They will not have your timing ever again, guys. So once again, my name is Max Garza III out of North America, guys. Thank you very much for your time and attention. Make sure that you join us on Wednesday at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time, 9 p.m. Eastern, 1 a.m. UK time. So for those of you that are in the pub, make sure you get your mates on our webinar, right? I don't care if they've had a few too many pints. They'll get even more excited. God bless, and this webinar is now adjourned, guys. We'll see you Wednesday.